Holy macaroni, we finally have a job offer, and it's a doozy. Let's talk about how we got here. All right, my friends, we have an offer from SK Odeva Lipany. We're going to call him Lipany because that sounds amazing. They're in the Slovakian second division. I'm going to, at one point, put up an image here in replacement of this that kind of walks through all of the things we did. It's March of 2033. Or 2023. Sorry, my friends. And I just want to walk you through how we got here. That's how long it takes once I click. Okay, fantastic. It has been, what is that? November, December, January, March? 5 months. Almost 6 months. Which maybe isn't that big of a deal. I looked. Last time it took us 31 teams that we interviewed, or that not that we interviewed with, that we applied with. This time it was 27. But it just seems like it took a little bit longer. We're also in the running with Real Salt Lake, and we're favored. This would be better, for my reputation. Wowzers, they finished 4th last season, and they are currently bottom of the conference. Now, it's 6 games in, and, 1 win makes the difference, but zoinks. So I think that would be better for my fledgling reputation, right? 1.25. I just don't want to. MLS is so painful versus, okay, when I applied, Lipany was 23 points from 19 and 1 point from safety. So it's gotten worse. 23 points from 21. And now, what is that? 4 points plus a lot of goal differential. So really 5 points from safety, most likely. And all 4 teams at the bottom go down. So there's no playoff or anything like that. 30 games total. So we'll only have 9 games to try and make up 4 points. That sounds like a big challenge versus having the whole season with MLS. I may have told them we would avoid the drop rather than fight bravely against relegation, but they also didn't tell me, if we can get all the way back to I guess I could just click the inbox, that we'd have a negative 2.5K transfer budget and an 8.75K. Wait, none of this matters. We're not bringing in any players. So they want us to avoid relegation and get a top half finish the next season. So here's how I'm looking at this. What has been frustrating, and now I'm going to put this up on the screen. Actually, this is what we're going to do. We're going to stop recording and restart so that editor GHG goes, oh, I was supposed to do something. So let me see if I can put this screenshot up here for you, and I'm going to look at it with you. So we didn't make the short list in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those, with the last of that being Liège, which, again, we started kind of just taking our shot here a little bit. But the orange that you're seeing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interviews. And we didn't get any of them, obviously. Because I'm not even counting the... So, no, you're seeing now, because I'm going to highlight it now as I'm recording, and then I'll show you. We had 6 interviews, so we had 5 no's. Newry City in the Danske Bank Premiership. East Fife in the Ladbrokes League 1, which I'm not too disappointed that we didn't get, because I didn't want to... I'm a Sterling Albion fan. Now they're in League 2 in this edition of Football Manager. We got turned down by 2 Israeli National League teams and Dover in the Vanarama National League. And I don't know if it's because I didn't say anything about, they asked me about the teams not getting along with me, and I was like, what matters is results, because I kept every team up. And they just kept saying no. Or if I just didn't say, I think one of them was like, I'm gonna fight against relegation versus guaranteeing it. So I'm not sure what it was. But it just felt like it's obviously it's been a while since we've had an episode come up, because I just haven't been able to land a job. So I think this is interesting because, I have guaranteed it, right? So we may just get sacked. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Okay, we're in 13th. We take on immediately 15th and 14th. Talking about massive games. To get hired in the international break, come in and go back-to-back against relegation favorites with you. Then take on 4th, 2nd, 11th, 10th, 8th, 12th, 3rd. So it's tough sledding, but it's not... there were only a couple single digits in there. Versus, let's look at Dubnica. Who do they take on? They've got some fixture congestion, my friends. They take on 5th, 16th, 15th, 1st, 2nd, 11th, 3rd, 13th, 7th. Theirs might be slightly worse than ours. And obviously, these other teams could come into play as well. But I look at it as like a kind of this is what Relegation Ranger would do. Can you come in, can you parachute in an international window and make up 5 points? Or 4 points and a lot of goal differential with 9 games? Something like that? 9 games. And so one of two things is going to happen. They're either going to sack me if we don't or if we don't avoid the drop. I think that might be what happens. But there's a chance that they say, we'll give you a chance to go back up. Would a Relegation Ranger do that? If you failed on relegation, because this is the first time it's come up, I think, I may have said that last time, you have resigned from a lot of jobs. So I wonder how long of a contract they're going to offer me, and then can I keep that contract? Let's say it's a 2-year deal, and I'll ask for a 2-year deal. So obviously, a year and 9 games. So that maybe if we get relegated, we come back and we try and get promoted, and then that would solve you've never gotten a team promoted, and you resign from all your jobs because maybe we just see the contract out. So let's just see. This looks ridiculous, but that's what this series is kind of ridiculous anyway, right? Ooh, a 1 year. Okay, 1 year, 9 games. Lovely. You want to give me bonuses? How about I would like to offer my services for less. Okay, I don't need a bonus. Maybe this makes me more attractive as well. Like I don't need bonuses, boys and girls. So that maybe if we go down, they're like, you know what? He's a good guy. He didn't cost us any money. Of course, they're gonna accept that. Like who asked? So I know I've argued like I would want to get as much as I can, but when I see, oh, it's taking it away, a negative 2.5K transfer budget, then you go 200 a week. That helps out. Oh boy. All right, below average training facilities, basic youth facilities and youth recruitment. Mid-table finish last season, so that you could argue we should be doing better. They've never won a competition. The club are enjoying probably their best spell of success this decade. Ooh, they play a 3-5-2. That's kind of been our thing in FM20. A 3-5-2. Let's go, Captain Kamenek. Captain Kamenek. Our right back. Oh, dear. Oh, it's kind of hard to tell, right? Like, is that really good or bad? Key player, Daniel Vars V. Okay, so the captain is at the back in between the sticks, and he's a sweeper keeper. Love me some of that. Okay. All right. And he's on loan. Well, he's not the captain. He's the important player. Top earner. It's going okay, let's just move on. Oh, this guy's leaving. Who's that? Is he there's a lot of K names. Okay, this guy's leaving. They like under 23 players. That's what I typically like to build a team off of. Let's go. Let's go. Oh dear. We'll give you an extra 400 and what is that? Not enough. €400 a week if you can promise a mid-table finish. Well, we're just going to go avoid relegation and see what happens. Oh, dear. Request you facilities. I don't think that's going to... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. See, this is what I would think. And again, maybe I'm wrong. I would think that in reality, a manager would get to see things like this. Like, hey, I saw that you want me to stay within this wage budget. What are you currently spending? Oh, you're currently way over. Okay. Right. What's going to be next? Okay. Great. Wow. We got loads of potential. All right. Let's look at ability. That's all that matters. Peter Toth. Okay. That's 4-star, my friends. That's a 4 stars. Have they been playing a 3-5-2? What's he been doing? Playing wingback? Decent. Okay. Okay. He's all right. Dribbling. Okay. This is the goalkeeper. Is he looks a treat, doesn't he? Oh, his contract's... Oh, we could sign him 190 a week. Look out. Although we're committed to spending... dearie me. All that matters is, can we stay up? I don't think they've been playing a 3-5-2, or if they have, they're insane. Like, none of the top players know wingback. Okay? At least thus far. And that guy is a striker or attacking mid. He's got 4 goals. He's on a 6.88. Not bad. I guess we could look. What's he been playing? Oh, wait, no, where is that? Analysis? No. Oh, no, there's a thing you can go. I mean, I guess it shows that you're striker and attacking mid. Okay. Where have you been playing? Okay. Attacking right winger. And you have been playing attacking left winger. Okay, so not a 3-5-2. So some version of like a 4-2-3-1 most likely. Like, is this guy the 10 or the... Oh, he's midfield. Okay, advanced playmakers would be what I would pick. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that the same guy? Oh, sorry. Wait. Have they been playing with 2 playmakers? Advanced playmaker. This is Zolosi. Or Zolsi. And this guy's been playing. You might not want to play with 2 playmakers right next to each other. 6'2" actually looks pretty decent. Not bad. Central defender. Nice. Nice. Okay. And have you been playing right back or wing back? Full back. Okay. Okay. So we're getting a shape idea here. What about you? Any wing back in your... Nope. Nope. Just full back. Okay. So there's some, they at least look decent, in comparison. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Now, this is significantly worse than I thought it would be. But all we have to do is stay up. All we have to do is stay up. I was really confused because this looks like the beginning of the season, but it's not. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 wins, 2 draws, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 2, and 9. Not terrible in the first half of the season. followed by now they're 7, 2, and 12, and got knocked out of the Slovakian Cup. Right? Am I doing my math right there? 7, 2, and 12. Okay. All we have to do is turn some of those losses into draws or wins. Yeah, because the number of wins, right? It's close. It's the draws were not even on the list. We're way down there. And then from a goal differential standpoint, I guess you're right about where you should be, but we're close to 8th is kind of by the skin of their teeth here. This is bad. This is really bad. And then, like, what? All the contracts are going to be up? Oh, no. What have I done? Do we have any, anyone? Okay, injured for 4 to 7 months. They were like, yep, we're going to put you down at the under-19s. And then some potential, but lots of it leaving because it's going to be the end of their contracts. Nobody worth, like, oh, I got to bring this guy with 1 concentration up, what about this one? 3 concentration. Oh. Right. Okay. So it's your goalkeeper. We got some digging to do, my friends. Let me go figure out where best to fit these folks, and then I'll bring you back. Well, first off, let's go look at the comparison, okay? Take the goalkeepers off. Okay, that's okay. Let's look at the goalkeepers now. All poor, below average, except for agility, okay? No pace and acceleration, no strength, no positioning, no marking. I mean, in comparison to the average, right? Can jump a little bit, can head all right, can somewhat tackle, but not amazing. Midfield, lots of good vision. Interesting. Everything else below average. And the attack, good heading and good long shots. But no pace and acceleration. So we can't do, counterattacking long ball pass into space because we don't have the speed for it. Physically overall, average to below average. Mental overall, not great. Technical overall, above average on free kick taking with a 6.47 and a 6.63 on crossing. Yeah. Zoinks. Overall, vision from our midfielders is really good. Okay, and if you add in the defenders, it's not terrible. Pretty brave. I'm thinking we got to hold on to the ball because, again, we're not doing counterattacking. So it's almost like, oh dear, I've never done this. Can we come up with a system that we maintain possession but are like defensively compact? Because our yeah, this is poor. Or is it like the best defense is an amazing attack? Like, because this is poor, I guess. You could argue the average is 10.71, so maybe the pace and acceleration isn't terrible. But we're not strong. We're below average on positioning. So, like, like, when you see something like this, like, okay, you're going to get beat by balls at the top. So I think the best thing we could do is at least a standard line or a low line. Maybe a standard line. We tell one of our midfielders, or 2 of them that have got really good vision, to be more risky with their passes. But their decisions are atrocious. And they've got to play it into work it into the box or play it to the attackers because we don't have the pace and acceleration to pass it into space. We might try being able to float some headers in. I think with seeing that, it's just gonna be where are the best positions with these folks and where do they fit in? where you can get the most of your best ability players on the pitch at one time. Let me go try and figure that out. There must be at least one under 21 Slovakian player in the starting 11. I just saw that. Oh dear. Oh no, that is... He's had 6 starts. He's on a 6.33. He's a 3.5 or quarter gray star player. That guy's gotten 10 Oh my goodness. Oh, and I was making fun of the 1 concentration. Are we gonna have to find someone we can use? Oh no. It's like, what's the least damaging spot we can put somebody? All of these guys are trash. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. How do you fix that? What is it? He's got a broken ankle. I guess he was getting him. He has a broken ankle and he's transferring out. Oh, this guy's also injured. Like, he's not under 19. Oh no, that is not what we wanted to see. Oh, you can't. Oh, dearie me. Look at the crossing as a 3. Hey, Real Salt Lake. How you doing? Okay, I think... Oh my goodness. Look how bad that is. What are you supposed to do with that? I know I'm just clicking around. I'm like, did I miss somebody? Is there somebody that I didn't see that we should probably use instead? It's like, can we start him and immediately sub him off like in the first minute? Is that a thing? Because I was thinking 4-3-3 with a DM. Oh no. All right, my friends, it's the next day. So I've read these rules very carefully. You can't have any more than 5 non-EU players. Not a problem. We don't have any. The match squad, which is the starting 11 plus the 7 subs named. So the 18-player match squad must have at least 1 under 21 player. 1 Slovakian under 21 player. At the same time, there must be at least 1 under 21 Slovakian player in the starting 11. That starting 11 is part of the match squad, yes? So you only need 1. Because my thinking was, do I need to have 1 starting and 1 on the bench? And if I want to make a sub and take the under 21 off, the other under 21 has to come on as part of that substitution? I don't think that is the case. I think as long as you have 1 start, this seems really redundant. I don't understand why this is both here. If you were starting 1, then you're going to have 1 in the match squad. Like, right? Like, it's like that. It's like a Venn diagram where you have the match squad circle, but inside the match squad circle is the starting, or the starting 11. Yeah, if you've got 1 in the starting 11, you've qualified the match squad, right? Why are there 2 lines for this? I'm so confused. You could remove this and say you must start an under 21 player. Period. That solves both of these. But anyway, I also love that there's no money. You know, of course, it's the 2nd division in Slovakia, but like, there's no money for anything less than 4. So maybe we'll get new owners. So here's what we've come up with. You know what? I'm here to have fun, to be honest with you. I saw this as an option when you go to create a tactic, and it's 4-1-4-1. I was like, 4-1-4-1 DM asymmetric. Boop. I'm like, oh, that's kind of what I was thinking. in some vicinity. Because what it does, aside from this guy, who's had 13 starts, 3 subs on a 6.69, no goals, no assists, you could argue playing below his level, because he's 3.5 stars, it leaves him out in the cold. But everybody else, it puts our best players on the pitch, aside from an under 21 player who, wait, why is he? Okay, he's up here. So, like, he's important, but he's not defensively important. So it's almost like we're trying to hide him on the pitch. Because really, the other options, right? Like, this guy. You can swing him out to the right, you know, if we have match congestion or something like that. Yeah. But I don't want him because this guy's pretty good. He has 5 goals for us this season. And so I was trying to slot our best players into their best spots. You could argue, you know, maybe our DM should play center back, but that's not his natural position. He can do it. It's just not his natural position. He's a DM. It's weird, but again, what I'm thinking is I got dribble less and work the ball in the box, okay? Meaning pass. Because when you... here's what I did. I went to attributes, technical, our dribbling. I don't even really care about the substitutes, to be honest with you. I care about the starting 11. Okay? 6, 4, 9, 9, 6, 6, 9, 11 up top, right? 11, 9, and 11. Not bad. But that's worse than our passing on average. We are much better passing, you know, than we are at dribbling. So we're trying not to lose possession. Okay? And so we're going to dribble less. We're going to encourage our players to pass. Our center backs are pretty poor at passing. A 10 with 6 vision. He's actually all right. Krazel here is a 7 with 6 vision. And first touch is a 7. Dribbling's terrible. So I have him taking fewer risks. I'm going to tell our goalkeeper, who actually, again, is one of the best players on the team. He's got a 12 on passing and 10 on vision to distribute to our fullbacks. But overall, dribble less people and then work it into the box. We don't have the pace. We don't have the acceleration. When we put this team out, I know I talked a little bit about yesterday when I recorded, about, you know, maybe we are going to lift the ball into the box or float it into the box. Well, our striker's 5'11". This under 21 kid's 5'9". Toth out here, or Toth, whatever it is 5'9". And our left winger is 6 feet tall. We don't have height. Our height, we do have some center backs, right? Like this guy's 6'2". Krazel is not. He's 5'9". Good lord. I think maybe it's this guy. Yeah, he's 6'2". But like that would also mean on corners we have all of our defensive players up high, which is going to result in us conceding goals. And so you could argue we should play positive. I'm going to start playing balanced and see what happens. I think we have a pretty balanced, right? Like we've got the attacking, on this side, attacking fullback with a supporting winger. And on this side, we've got the supporting fullback and the attacking winger. We have a core of the DM and the 2 center backs and the goalkeeper from a defensive standpoint. We have a central midfielder kind of supporting the whole thing. So it's not like we're going all out attack. So like if we were more, like if this was an attack role or if this was an attack role, in addition to all this, I might go positive, but it's more balanced. And so we're going to play balanced and see what happens. I'm going to say all of this, and I think you know what's going to happen. It's going to be a hot mess and a disaster. We also have this, because this guy, I'd love to play him up here. He just doesn't know it very well. And this guy doesn't know this very well. So that's why it's like, well, sure. Like, we'll try it, I guess. I also looked at, if we look at the stages here, goals for, we are not scoring goals. This is the problem. This is why we are 4th from bottom, but we are 3rd from bottom in goals scored. And it's, you know, you can argue, hey, it's only 4 or 5 goals, but like that's a massive difference. Goals against, we're actually okay. Like, again, 1 or 2 goals different would, so I just feel like, okay, you've conceded 27 and only scored 20. You could argue, I guess, maybe that you should work on your defensive stuff. And I think we're trying to do that, but also we do need to score some goals. Like we have to be, like, I don't think overall we're going to draw our way out of trouble in 9 games. Like, unless Dubnica, like, horrifically drops the ball a bajillion times, I just don't think that is going to work. We need to score at least 1 goal a game, right? Like, so, yeah, we've got this guy. He knows the attack. He's actually, I think, a little bit better on support, right? You take the 6 long shots off. We don't want that. And utilize his concentration and anticipation, kind of being almost like a little bit of a playmaker, except his, I might tell him to, to pass a little bit more. But I've never done a formation like this. This is, as a content creator, you go like, never. Maybe I've done something asymmetric, right? I know I feel like I've played something like this a little bit, but I don't remember playing, I don't know what you call this. Like, it kind of looks, it's like 2 parallel lines diagonally and then a flat back 4. I don't know. I guess you call it a 4-1-4 and DM asymmetric, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're at. Where we're at. We can't offer contracts. Oh, our committed spending's gone down. I can offer some contracts to some of our really good players. That's good, because we have a bunch of really good players that are finishing, and we want to help the club out if we can. So that'll be good. I'll do that, and then we'll come back with 9 games left. We're probably just going to show almost all of them. So we'll come back to take on MSK Ramovska Sobota and Petrozalka. And I think we are probably called Lebani. Yes? Someone let me know in the comments if you are familiar with the Slovakian 2nd Division, and we will see you next time. Was this a bad decision? Oh, I guess we should check my profile. Has it gone down in oh, yep. It cost me a quarter of a reputation. Should have taken the Real Salt Lake gig. That's fair, I suppose. Hit the like button. We'll see you then. I just realized I'm glad I'm recording this all in one go, so I can go back to edit the initial episode. Remember when I said, well, if we get relegated, we'll have the team, we can bounce right back up if they don't sack us. We're in the 2nd division, not the 1st division. If we get relegated, we automatically get fired because there is no 3rd division in Football Manager. Yeah.